Fast Lawyer VR Reviews. For sexy VR reviews, hit the subscribe button. Hello, I'm Fast Lawyer. Today we're doing a Let's Play and Initial Impressions review, but you can also call it a full live review. This is for Marine Radar Simulator VR, a game and app that was released on the Steam store August 11th, 2022. It officially supports all the major VR headsets. I'm a little unsure on what this app is supposed to be, but apparently there's a radar, and you can see the radar, you can see the landmass. I believe this is Norway, if I'm not mistaken. And these are the visuals. So this is your boat. It does, I guess I should give some more details about this game. It normally retails for $20. It's on a release sale. It's on a Steam sale, 50% off. I bought this game, but I definitely think I'm going to refund it. And I'm using the MetaQuest 2, using Link Cable. So I don't like the visuals for this game. There's very low textures. I would struggle to compare this to what year these graphics may have been. Okay. And I get that this app or game, whatever you want to call it, might not be for entertainment purposes. It might have real life scenarios. Maybe this is for training purposes. Maybe this is for educational purposes. I don't know. But it's not a good experience either way. So, I mean, okay, there's a radar, okay? What good is the radar? I don't get it. There's, on the Steam store page, there's not really a description, a good enough description of what this app is intended for, other than that there's a radar. Okay, so it has a radar, it works, okay, but what for? Like, what's the point of it? I mean, okay, yes, I see the radar, I see that it's spotting the land masses correctly, okay, all right, but what for what effect? As you can see, the boat itself, this is max speed, by the way. I have it going full speed. It looks like a very slow boat ride, but and let me see, which way am I supposed to be going? I think I'm no. Well, which way should I be going? I think I need to make a left turn. Hard left. And yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's try to get off. I think we went way off course. I think we're supposed to like visit all the little islands maybe in Norway. Off the coast of Norway. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we need to turn back. We're getting off course again. Okay. Okay, I think we're getting back on track now. Course correction now. But as you can see, this is a very slow boat ride. The boat itself is very low texture. As a VR veteran, this is just going way too slow. This feels like at a snail's pace. You do have day, foggy, and nighttime cycles. Let me show you that. So this is night. So yeah, it's pretty dark at night. It's difficult to see. Maybe then you use the radar to navigate. I don't know that you can really see other boats unless they have a light on, though. And here's the foggy. I imagine it might be very foggy in Norway during certain days. But let's go to daytime. I'm using an Xbox One controller. Motion controllers are not supported. I think this is the best way. One of the problems with this game is that it's got one of the ugliest UIs I've ever seen. And it's got one of the biggest problems as far as starting the game up. So this game doesn't start in VR. It starts in desktop mode and screen mode, and then you gotta choose VR. Okay, that's fine. Some games do that, but then that's not good enough. Then it loads up. It says several gigabytes of files, but it takes a while. It took me. I want to say it took like depending on what you choose, it can take up like 20 seconds, or it can take up to a minute. And then again, you're still watching the desktop screen. Okay. And then, okay, I think we're on course. We're on course. Okay. And then after it loads up, then you click again to start. All right. Then you have to start the boat. It doesn't tell you. Well, I mean, on the desktop screen, there's like an image of an Xbox One gamepad. So if you looked at the desktop screen and saw the button configuration, you can figure it out that way. But in VR, there's no way to tell. But you basically press the A button to start the boat. Once you start the boat, then the throttle is already, I believe, all the way up, but you can lower it if you want to. Like if you lower it, it also go on reverse. You see that? That's me pressing down on the directional, but I'm gonna press up on the directional because I don't want it to go slow. I don't want it to go reverse. I want to go full bore ahead. And I think it crashed. So we're in a new spot. That's fine. It doesn't really matter. By the way, if you're wondering where is the sound in this game, how come I don't hear any boat sounds or the wind or the water or anything? There are no sounds. The game has crashed on me. It's already happened 3 times. I will say that though, each time I had my video recording software on, so give the game the benefit of the doubt. Maybe it's a combination of having my video recording software on. Before I had my video recording software on, it was not crashing. But then again, I didn't really play it for long. I played it for about 30 minutes. And I knew this game was problematic. And like I said, I'm thinking about refunding this game. I think I will. I mean, it's already crashed 3 times. Plus the visuals are ugly. These are very low textures. Like I mentioned, the UI is really bad. Just starting VR is a hassle. Like I said, you gotta view your desktop screen, start VR, okay. Click on that, then wait for it to load, then click start, and then it'll start on your VR headset, assuming you have OpenXR as your default. But yeah, I mean, no sound. That's a pretty big problem. I don't know many games that don't have sound. Dev, if your game doesn't have any sound, it's probably a good sign that you don't have a game. Sound is very important, especially if you're calling your game a simulator. You might as well call this looking at a radar app, because that's really all you can really do. But I mean, what good is seeing the radar? I failed to see how this is helpful. I mean, maybe somebody who's like really interested in cartography and likes to see the radar view of Norway for some reason. I don't know. I mean, is this a 1-to-1 rendering of Norway? I mean, that's nice if that's the case, but I mean, with the visuals this ugly, does it really matter? I definitely don't get the sense that I'm in Norway, because the textures are just so ugly. Like I said, I don't know what era of gaming this is. Is this even PS1 level? I think even the PS1 looked better than this. You can, like I said, you can steer, so you use this to navigate, and then you can go up and down in the directional to get the throttle. So that's good, but the scales seem off for the boat. I mean, it's an ugly looking boat, to be honest with you guys. I mean, if I went on Blender and tried to make a boat render in VR, this is what I might come up with after like a month or 2. I have no artistic talent, so it probably looks something like this. This is probably the best that I could do, but then again, I wouldn't be charging people for a rendering of a boat in VR. This is just pretty bad all around. If I have to rate it, I would give it a 3 out of 10. Some people might find this useful, but I'm struggling to see who might find this useful. I really am. There are no reviews on the Steam store, and I think this time it's for good reason. Probably anybody who bought this immediately refunded this game. And I hate to do that. I hate to leave a negative review and also refund the game. But I'm going to have to do it for this game just to warn any potential Steam buyers about what they're getting themselves into. So yeah, like I said, I can't recommend this game. Like I said, sorry, it's crashed on me 3 times. The UI, it's just difficult to get it started in VR. The UI is ugly. There's no sounds. The visuals are very poor, below a standard that I would call playable. And I don't know if there's any scientific or educational merit to this game. There might be, but I'm not enjoying it, so I can't recommend it. And like I said, after rate it, I give it a 3 out of 10. Anyways, I'm Fast Lawyer. This has been my Let's Play initial impressions, but you can also call it a full live review. I think I've experienced everything that this app has to offer. I don't think playing it more would change my mind in any way. It is nice, though, that there are other boats also on their courses. That's cool, I guess. And, like I said, it could be nighttime. It could be foggy. You can put the radar view closer to you if you want. But with the visual, oh man, it crashed again.